Yo guys, it's Rikki. Welcome to episode. We're all the way up to episode 18. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please remember to subscribe because then you can get notified every time I do a new video. I can't always do it exactly at the same time every week, and I'm sorry about that right now. Today we're going to do something pretty cool. I'm going to take the stock emblems off of the tank of the Indian Scout Bobber, and I'm going to put some old school style on there. I just think it would look better just because that's the look I like. It's a beautiful tank, but I just want to kind of put my own spin on it, which is a older vibe. And you can apply this to like anything that has this kind of a label, and maybe just leave it blank and clean it up and wax it or whatever it is, or maybe apply a new decal like I'm going to. I'm going to take you guys to a 2-stroke extravaganza. I have no idea what to expect. It's an extravaganza dedicated to 2-stroke motorcycles. It should be fun. Then finally, I'm going to do a quick little like non-technical review of the Indian Scout Bobber luggage bag. It's just on one side, but it is so convenient to have. It doesn't turn your bike into a bagger, and welcome. Eventually, I hope to get this painted. I'd like to paint this bike, but for now, I'm just going to remove this, put an old school one on. To do that, we're going to need a heat gun, and we're going to need dental floss, and one of the squeegees that you use to apply, and then I'll show you how I'm going to apply the vinyl graphic on here. It sure ain't rocket science. So after that, we're going to take off and go to the 2-stroke motor show. That should be a lot of fun. It's not far from here, so might as well, right? It'll be really cool. It's actually across the street from where Paul Walker died. That fateful day when he crashed in the Porsche. Really tragic stuff. It was like a traffic jam there for a month. Crazy, crazy. Anyway, I'm going to get started. Let's go. So these are the basic tools I'm going to use. This is a heat gun, dental floss, and a squeegee. Let's get started. There's the first piece that came off. It's actually a little bit of a metal tin sort of emblem. Actually kind of nice. So be careful, it gets really hot because it's metal. You can kind of lift it off, and then once you do that, you can kind of get in there with the scraper. Don't use metal, use this plastic. All right, so there is one side of it. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to kind of heat this up. I'm going to finish taking this off, and then I'm going to go around to the other side and get this side off, and then I'm going to come back and show you how we do the emblem. Okay, so I got all of it off with the heat gun and then the goo off, or goo gone, or whatever it is. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of just regular rubbing alcohol, and the reason is because the goo off is still, the residue's on there, so if I put any kind of graphic, it's going to want to come off. So try not to drink it unless it's 5 o'clock. And now when I wipe it, I can actually see that Indian there a little bit, which is bothering me a little bit. Oh, okay, I think I got the residual off. And now it's totally clean. There's not one little thing. There's actually a scratch right there I'm noticing. Maybe I did it when I took it off. I don't know how. I didn't use metal. So now I'm going to move on to the stickers. What I might use are these. Might be a little bit hard to see, but it's the old school logo, and it would go across this way. And I think it could look pretty darn cool. The main thing is that I got to figure out how I want to line it up. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use something called a Stabilo pencil, and it wipes off. I use it for pinstriping, for laying out straight lines. I happen to have a piece of aluminum, and there are 2 bolts here that hold the gas cap on. What I did was I came straight across between those. I had bent it, and I made a mark here. Then I took and used a level to come straight down. Then I went exactly across that level. Use a couple of tools when you're trying to line stuff up. The number one thing is your own eyes. What just looks right, because the eye doesn't see congruency as much as it sees balance in something like this. I mean, there's so many shapes going on. This is design. This goes beyond just like geometry. I put a black line on the bottom, and then I trimmed it so it would be totally straight. And then I have this line, so now I can kind of look at it and see what it would be like if it was an absolute straight line. I'm going to look in that area right there. I'm going to use regular masking tape, although painter's tape or auto body tape is really probably better, but I don't know where that's at right now, and I know where this is. So I like this neighborhood right in here. It's nice to know that I have that line right there. I like that look. If I go like that, it looks like it's going uphill weird. This is, to me, about where it should be. Now I'm going to get back and look at it. Okay, so I have it laid out. I happen to have a little knife here. You can use an X-Acto, something small. What I did was I taped in the middle, or close to the middle, each side, so you don't want it to move. Yeah, I have glasses on, so what? I'm old. So I'm going to peel this back, and then I'm going to cut this. You can do it with scissors too. Brian Ryder showed me this trick. And I'm going to use my squeegee. Now I have that tiny little scratch right there, and I'm going to try to cover it up with a marker. And sometimes you can set it really in place with using the heat gun, but you have to be so careful. I'm going to do it just a little bit on the low setting. You just want to get it seats really nicely. Alright, that's side one. Okay, I can't really squeeze the camera over there, but I'm doing this side. You can see my head bobbing around doing this. But anyway, I think it looks really good. So I'm going to get this thing loaded up, turn around, and we're going to go to the 2-stroke party. Okay guys, we are here at the 2-stroke show. Hopefully I'm not going to get run over. It looks like a lot of people left already, man. I should have got here a little bit earlier, but there was some stuff here, so I'm going to look around. There's a band playing, so it's going to get loud. So we're going to let the visuals do the talking. I'm kind of an idiot here because I got here late. The band's just doing their last song and everybody's pulling out. So I only got to see a few things. But anyway, I'll know next time not to do it that way. So I want to talk about this bag right here. This is by Indian. The thing that's really nice about it is that it fits really nice. It's not like a piece of leather strap holding it on and then that stretches out and it gets floppy and falls or something like that. It's actually bolted on, and this bolt goes straight through, and then there's another one that you can't really see that goes through the bag. So it just snaps like this, and then inside is a water. It's not completely watertight, but this is a liner that fits in here, and you can roll top. It's a roll top. You don't have to have that liner in there if you don't want. But it's good, and it's great for my camera. I'll keep my camera in there and a pair of gloves and a pair of glasses or something like that. Thank you so much for watching this, and I do want to tell you, Poison goes on the road May 18th. Please come and see us. We're going to be out until July 2nd. I wish the tour was longer, but it's North America, it's United States, and at least one stop in Canada so far. If there's a motorcycle charity event that I can ride on a day off, or even sometimes on a day of the show, please leave it in the comments section. Maybe I can come out and support. I will definitely try. So let me know. And until then, take care of each other and keep rock alive. Mwah!